When the Dark Lord of the Sith, Darth Sidious, gave the order for the clones to initiate their attack on the Jedi through Order 66, he also sent his new apprentice Darth Vader to the Jedi Temple, instructing Vader to annihilate every last remaining Jedi. Vader then descended upon the temple in an operation known as Operation Nightfall. Supported by the skilled members of the 501st Legion, Vader and the clone troopers were successful in catching the Jedi by surprise, and ultimately in taking the temple and pushing any remaining survivors into exile throughout the galaxy. Although there were a number of skilled Jedi Masters and Knights within the temple at the time of Operation Nightfall, including High Council member Shaak Ti, there was one Jedi Master who confronted Vader and proved to be the Sith Lord's most dangerous opponent during the temple raid. In this video expose, I will explain why Jedi Master Cin Drallig was Vader's toughest test when he stormed the temple in Revenge of the Sith, and why any hope for the successful defense against Vader was doomed when Drallig ultimately fell at the hands of the Sith Lord. Born on the planet of Lavasar in the Midrim section of the galaxy, Cin Drallig was brought into the Jedi Order as a young infant. Eventually, Drallig would pass his Jedi trials and achieve the rank of Knight, and ultimately the rank of Master. But his skill with a lightsaber is best represented by his election as the Jedi Order's Battle Master by the time of the Clone War, a position fitting of a Jedi who'd been personally trained in lightsaber combat by Yoda himself. Although Drallig served as a lightsaber instructor for many years, this appointment by the High Council to the title of Battle Master made him the premier lightsaber combat instructor within the Jedi Order. He oversaw all lightsaber instruction and was responsible for selecting all new instructors who would serve the next generation of Jedi. His election as Battle Master was a testament to his skill in lightsaber combat, and a recognition that he was the finest swordsman within the Order. For years, Drallig instructed thousands of students in the basic tenets of Forms 1 through 6. But the extent of his skill is truly shown through the fact that he was also an instructor of Form 7, widely considered to be the most difficult form to master. Due to its sharp and chaotic movements, as well as difficulty due to its viciousness and unpredictability as a result of the need for a Jedi to dangerously tap into their excitement and rage to utilize passion within the form, only a few were allowed to study Form 7. Not only was Drallig one of these select few allowed to study the 7th form of lightsaber combat, given his great skill as a duelist, but he went on to master it, and achieve such proficiency where he could instruct others in Form 7. Befitting his rank of Battle Master, Drallig was one of only a handful of Jedi who could truly be said to have mastered all 7 forms of lightsaber combat within the Order, joining legendary Jedi such as Yoda. So great were Drallig's skills as a duelist, he was chosen to record one of his classes on the 7 forms on the Order's Great Holocron, widely considered to be the most important holocron within the Jedi Temple's archives. But it wasn't just the Jedi who recognized the skills of the Battle Master in lightsaber combat, and saw Drallig as one of the most dangerous opponents for the Sith and their allies. The Sith Lord Dooku, one who wasn't quick to compliment the skills of others and was an exceptional duelist in his own right, respected Drallig's abilities when it came to lightsaber combat. In the weeks leading up to the Battle of Coruscant, watching Grievous undergo a training session aboard his flagship, Dooku grew frustrated with the general's lightsaber technique. Noting that Grievous's skill relied too heavily upon power strikes and lacked the necessary range of finesse, Dooku named 4 Jedi Masters who Grievous would not be able to best in a duel: Yoda, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the Order's Battle Master Cin Drallig. Therefore, by the time of the Clone War, and despite the fact that he was advanced in age, the Battle Master was still considered to have skills with a blade that were nearly unparalleled. These skills were on display to great success early in Vader's attack upon the Jedi Temple. Drallig would play a major role, perhaps the most important role, in the defense of the temple against the Sith Lord and his 501st Legion. Having been in the process of giving a lightsaber lesson to Padawans of the Order as Vader descended upon the temple, Drallig began to prepare for the defense of the Jedi's home and repel the coming attack. In the early stages of Vader's assault, the Battle Master's efforts proved successful, managing to penetrate into the upper levels that had been taken by the clone troopers. Recognizing that Drallig was the largest threat in the Jedi defense of the temple, Vader decided that he needed to deal with Drallig himself and set out to find the Battle Master. Ultimately, with Anakin actually being a former student of Drallig's, the two great duelists confronted each other in the Jedi Temple's training hall. Despite the skills of the Battle Master and the fact that two Padawans joined him in his attack, he was unable to meet the seething rage of the Sith Lord and fell to the blade of his former student. Regardless, Drallig represented Vader's most dangerous opponent during his raid on the Jedi Temple, and as he fell, so too did any hope that the temple could be successfully defended. So there we have it, why Jedi Master Cin Drallig was seen as Vader's toughest test during Operation Nightfall. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive hangouts and book discussions. If not for me, for becoming the new master.